What if the food that saved millions came from the body of a woman? What if America's most important crop wasn't discovered, but given as a sacrifice? For centuries, native tribes in the Eastern Woodlands told the story of the Corn Mother, a mysterious woman who appeared when hunger threatened to wipe out her people. Her gift was so powerful, so unforgettable that even today her legacy feeds the world. Was she real? A myth? Or history hidden in legend? Stay with me, because this story might change the way you look at every grain of corn you eat. The Eastern Woodlands once stretched with endless forests, rivers, and fertile soil. Life seemed abundant. The people hunted deer, fished the rivers, and gathered berries and nuts. Villages thrived in harmony with the land, and families grew strong. But abundance in nature could never be taken for granted. Winters were long, storms could sweep away supplies, and animals might vanish from the woods. One bad season could tip a community from safety into disaster. One year, famine struck with relentless cruelty. Hunters returned with empty hands, the forests eerily silent. The rivers that once sparkled with fish seemed barren, as though the waters had hidden their treasures. The children cried with hunger, their ribs showing through thin skin. Mothers tried to comfort them, offering bitter roots and scraps. Elders looked on in despair, whispering prayers into the cold night. It seemed the land itself had turned its back on the people. With no other hope, the people turned to the Creator. They gathered around sacred fires, smoke curling into the night sky like a bridge between worlds. Their chants rose in desperation. Help us. Save us. Do not let us vanish. The prayers echoed through the trees. The night answered only with silence. Yet in their hearts, the people believed that their cries had been heard, and that a sign would soon come. One evening as the sun set, the sky glowed deep red, brighter than anyone had ever seen. The villagers gasped as a figure appeared at the horizon, walking calmly from the wilderness. She moved with grace, as though the land itself bowed beneath her steps. Her face carried sorrow, but also strength. Her eyes filled with a wisdom the people could not comprehend. Whispers ran through the crowd. Was she human? Spirit? A dream? The woman stood before them and spoke gently, her voice soft but commanding. I have come to feed you, she said. I have heard your cries. From me will come food that never fails. The villagers fell silent. Her words struck like thunder. Some wept with sudden hope, others doubted. But in their hearts, they felt something stir. A strange belief that this woman might truly be the answer to their prayers. The woman continued. To bring you this gift, I must return to the earth. From my body will grow the food that will sustain your children, and their children after them. Her words chilled the air. How could life come from death? The villagers exchanged uneasy glances. Some feared she was a trickster spirit, but others, driven by hunger, felt her words ring with sacred truth. The elders gathered to decide. One argued that the people could not risk trusting a stranger. Another countered that no other hope remained. Without food, they would all perish before spring. The debate carried into the night, but in the end, desperation won. The people agreed to honor the woman's request, though their hearts trembled with fear and sorrow. With dignity, the woman laid down upon the earth. Her eyes glistened with both love and pain as she said, Do not mourn. From me will rise your future. The people wept as they covered her body with soil, singing songs of mourning and hope. That night, grief weighed heavily over the village. Yet hidden beneath the earth was a seed of survival, waiting to awaken. The people returned to the burial ground day after day, staring at the soil. Nothing moved. Hunger still tore at their bodies. Whispers of doubt spread. She has left us. The promise was false. Children asked their mothers, "Where is the food she gave us?" Tears filled the women's eyes, for they had no answers. The people were trapped between faith and despair. Then, one morning, a child cried out in wonder, "Look!" From the soil where the woman had been buried, tender green shoots rose. The people gasped, rushing forward. Hope surged like fire in their hearts. Day by day, the plants grew taller. Soon, golden stalks of corn swayed in the wind, beans twined upward, and squash spread across the earth. From death had come abundance. The corn mother had kept her word. When the crops ripened, the people gathered carefully. They roasted corn over fires, boiled beans, and baked squash in embers. The air filled with the sweet, nourishing scent of food. That night, the village feasted together. Bellies were full and laughter returned to the children. Elders sang songs of thanksgiving. The corn mother had not abandoned them. She had saved them. The villagers noticed how the plants grew together in harmony. Corn stood tall, beans climbed its stalks for support, and squash spread wide to protect the soil. They called them the Three Sisters, a family of crops that cared for one another. This was more than farming. It was a lesson in survival. Just as the crops thrive together, so too must people live in unity and support. The corn mother had given them not just food, but wisdom. From then on, no planting began without prayer. No harvest ended without ceremony. To waste food was to dishonor the corn mother's sacrifice. Each kernel was treated as sacred, each meal as a gift. The story was retold by firelight, passed from elders to children. It was not just a myth, it was a commandment to live with gratitude and respect. Over time, corn spread across tribes and nations. The Iroquois planted vast fields. The Cherokee relied on maize for survival. In the South, the Maya and Aztec built entire civilizations on corn. When European settlers arrived, starving and desperate, native people shared their knowledge of maize. Without it, many would not have survived. The corn mother's gift extended even to strangers from across the sea. Today, corn is everywhere. Fields stretching across America, foods in every kitchen, products in every market. It feeds billions. But to native people, it remains sacred, tied forever to the woman who gave her life. The corn mother story asked us a question. Was she only a myth, or was she a way to preserve the truth that survival is built on sacrifice, gratitude, and respect for the earth? So what do you think? A myth or history hidden in story? Tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this story. We truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like, leave us a comment, and share it with others who love great stories. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. Your support keeps us going. Thank you.